know why I feel nervous. Hello and welcome to Hunsolo. Hunsolo is a brand new series we've started on our channel, and as you can probably guess by the name, it will include one Hun per video talking about their chosen topic because the other Huns didn't want to be in the video. And that's basically how the idea came about. With this series, we hope to bring you each our own individual opinions on certain topics, Luffy included, or even different kinds of videos. Either way, you'll be getting loads of new content, so you're welcome. So today, I was on the most toxic form of social media, Facebook. And you might be thinking, well, isn't Twitter supposed to be the most toxic form of social media? I beg to differ, because Facebook is the site that boomers use to bully younger people. While I was on Facebook, I stumbled across this article by the Daily Mirror. Humiliated mum says airline threatened to kick her off flight for revealing outfit. I don't normally take notice of articles like this, especially not on Facebook, because I'm fully aware that 90% of the content on Facebook is bullshit, but you all know how triggered I get when I see people trying to police what women wear. So I decided to take a look. Honestly, the article wasn't that bad. The basics of the story is that Eve Marie, who is a social media influencer and a Playboy model, was flying on Southwest Airlines with her son. I think they're like loyalty customers or something. She did mention that she spends a lot of money with that airline. When staff came over and told her unless she changed her clothing, her and her son would be asked to leave the plane. The airline staff said that Eve Marie's clothing went against their dress code policy. However, upon looking, Eve Marie could only find one dress code policy, and it didn't even attain to what she was wearing. It stated that offensive, lewd and obscene clothing was prohibited on their planes. Now maybe I'm just not getting it, but I don't think a low-cut, backless summer dress is offensive, lewd or obscene. I can see how some people, certain kinds of people, Karens, could find that there was something wrong with the outfit. But I can go out in gym leggings and a crop top and have women tell us that I'm a slut, that I should put some clothes on, just generally giving us filthy looks for the way I'm dressed. So it makes us think that no matter what Eve Marie was wearing that day, the outcome would have been the same. And that's down to one thing: jealousy. In the end, a member of staff kindly gave Eve Marie her workswear to put on so that she didn't have to leave the flight. But nevertheless, it was a really humiliating and embarrassing situation to place a woman and a child in, especially when Eve Marie felt like the other women on the plane were judging her solely on what she was wearing and the size of her boobs. After complaining, Eve Marie was eventually given $100 worth of credit for the airline, but she doesn't need your $100 credit when she spends $45,000 of her own money every year flying with your airline. She needs you to make sure that this kind of shit doesn't happen to other women. A man could walk on that plane in a really low-cut vest and a tiny pair of shorts and some flip-flops with more flesh shown than Eve Marie was showing, and nothing would be said. If anything, like, people would be like, oh my god, he's so fit. But they wouldn't call over air stewardess and be like, well, I'm sorry, but he's just showing far too much arm. So why should it be any different when a woman shows a bit of side boob in her back? So as much as that story got under my skin and boiled my piss to perfection, it was nothing compared to the Facebook comments. This is where it gets juicy. And by juicy, I mean positively oozing. I'm not sure what it is about Facebook that when people log on, they just lose all of their morals and common human decency. Like, they'll say anything and instantly the most vile things come from the mind and travel down to the fingertips, make their way onto the keyboard, and then they're there on the internet and they're proud of it. That's what I don't understand, is they're proud of these nasty things they're saying about people they've never met, but you can guarantee that those are the kind of people who, when unfortunate incidents happen, like what Caroline Flack ended up killing herself because of all the bullying that went on, they would have been the ones with #BeKind at the bottom of their profile pictures. Now, when I clicked on the comments section of this article, I fully expected the majority of these comments to be from men, and I expected them to be lewd, obscene and offensive, but boy was I wrong and extremely disappointed. Most of the comments on this post came from women, and they certainly weren't on the side of Eve Marie. They were on the side of, let's jump on the bandwagon and call her a slut for no reason at all. Shall we read some comments? I think we should. I have to find the comments first. This is my favourite one, and this is from an older lady who should know better and should be ashamed that she put this on the internet. Come on, love, I'd not like to be sitting beside you anyway, never mind an aeroplane. That outfit isn't for travelling, it's for hooking by the looks of it. Sorry, my opinion. And we all know that as long as you add my opinion at the end of your comment, that wipes out all offensiveness. This one's nice as well. Anything for a bit of publicity. I agree with the airline. You want to go out dressed like that and embarrass your own child? Don't embarrass mine on the same flight. Why? Why would your child be embarrassed? Is that because you've brought them up to be ashamed of their own body? Is it? Because that's what it sounds like. Have you brought them up to know that you should judge other people for what they wear? Because that's what it sounds like. Comments like this I just think are absolutely pathetic as well. No, that was not suitable. Well done, airline. She should have more consideration for others. My bloke would have had a heart attack. Well, hun, your bloke should keep his fucking eyes in his head. It's the lack of self-control for me. This one's nice as well. She wears clothes that are similar to the way she wears her masks, only covers certain parts but leaves the rest exposed. Did she just overstretch her knickers and put the side straps over her shoulders? Oh, and I'm sure that was worth the 117 likes you got. Oh, what a surprise! You're a top fan. Congratulations, top fan status. That means you can post whatever the fuck you like. Top fan. Fuck off. This one is from a man, and it's just like, excuse me, sir? Doesn't she know that if the plane crashes, that's how they'll find her body? Have some class, madam. Your son is with you. I'm fucking sorry. What? Who gave you the right to tell that lady she has no class? It sounds like to me that you're the one lacking in class, sir. It is you, sir. I put it to you that it is you, sir, who lacks class. And thank you. The people commenting seem to be obsessed with our son. And I just think, like, why? What? Children are not sexual creatures. He's 7. I hardly doubt his mum wearing a low-cut dress is going to affect him for the rest of his life in any sort of way. At all. I mean, I'll check in 20 years and see if I'm wrong, but you know. And then, like, women like this, I can't, this, okay, so imagine nobody cared, so she had to get more attention with the papers. Somebody send her some water, she's thirsty. And do you know what? I just feel very strongly in my heart that you put that comment on hoping to get hundreds of likes on your comment for validation that your opinion matters, your nasty, bitchy opinion matters, and that was probably the only thing that got you through your day, was knowing that some people pressed a button on your bitchy comment. Congratulations, hun, you're a The people who are hating on Eva Marie for wanting attention are the same kind of people who go to hospital and check in on Facebook but don't tell anybody what's wrong with them or why they're there. When you're really just having a fucking coffee in the cafe waiting for your son to finish getting his bloods done. You want all your comments to be like, are you okay, hun? So you can be like, I'll inbox you just so people will be worried about you and give you attention. Pot and kettle. Both black. This guy, put your puppies away and put your jacket on. You have a 7-year-old son in tow. How dare you, Eve Marie? You have a 7-year-old son. How dare you? That poor boy, knowing his mother has body parts and skin. Somebody get him a therapist. Somebody think of the children. This one from Holly is chef's kiss beautiful. Dressed like a hooker, what do you expect? Hookers can dress in whatever the fuck they want, and just because somebody's got their cleavage out doesn't mean they're a hooker. And you know what? Who gives a fuck if she is? She's certainly making more money than you, hun. Literally slaps of jealousy if you ask me. But, you know, try not to be too judgmental. You've got to remember that these are middle-aged people on Facebook, so they are going to have their knickers in a twist. This one. This is like hypocritical, this comment. It's just like, it should have stayed in the drafts, okay? So I would normally support any woman's right to wear whatever the hell she wanted. However, this girl is taking the mickey. She's a lady, ma'am, not a girl. She may as well have got on the plane naked, and she was with her son. I get that she's a Playboy model, but her outfit is better suited to a photo shoot, not an aeroplane, and definitely not in front of her child. Maybe the airline could give her a blanket to cover herself, lol. But if she's willing to wear that in public, she may have refused it. Some people need to be the centre of attention all the time. Do you know what, Maria? I'm surprised you're not a fucking top fan. You got your 163 likes and your 19 replies, and you probably had a over it as well. I think you are one of those people who enjoys attention. That's just my opinion. So because I've said that, I'm allowed to say that. See, what I don't like about that comment is, it's like, well, you know, normally under any other circumstances, I would support what a woman wears, but you know, in this case, she just looks like a fucking slut. Well, I just think that in any other case you wouldn't support what a woman wore on her own body. I just think that in any other case you would judge them just as harshly as you've judged Eve Marie. Comment down below if you think I'm exactly fucking right. She may as well have gone on the plane naked. She's fully dressed. I don't understand this fascination with women's chests. Like, yes, chests are nice and they're sexy and they're fun for sexy times, but why? It's like, right, so I like men's shoulders, but I don't objectify them. I don't look at a man's shoulders and I'm straight away like, oh my god, that's so inappropriate. Like, my god, put your shoulders away. No, it's fucking pathetic. Why can we not show this part of our body? This is covered. What's wrong with this? It's 2020, my guy. Sort it out. One is a fun one. Sincerely hope they don't apologise to her. She'd look bad enough going for a night out dressed like that, but travelling on a plane and dressed like that, no way. She's got the attention she's after. Do you know, I just think as a Playboy model and an influencer, I don't think she needed the attention of the Daily Mirror readers. I really don't think she was asked. I think she just wanted to piss off the airline because they pissed her off. And well done, Eve Marie. I would go further. I would honestly go further. If an airline wants to single out one woman because they think her dress is a bit low cut, that's absolutely disgusting to me, that somebody would judge a passenger who is paid to fly on the plane with her son there and go and cause an uncomfortable, humiliating situation I think you should take it further, Eve Marie. And if anything, demand $200 of credit. I came across one comment in particular that I think a lot of these nasty fucking bitches on this comment section could learn a lot from, was this man Bernard. It's amazing how judgmental some people are. Some people even called her a hooker for wearing her own clothes. Supposing she was SWA staff, that would be understood. Or probably in a holier than thou church. Agreed the outfit is revealing, but how does that affect other passengers? Beside the corporate office apologising, yet Facebook SWA passengers are still stoning her. What a world. And do you know what, Bernard? Fucking well done, son. I couldn't have said it any better myself. Oh, fuck me. It is me read. He's hit the nail on the head there. His exact words are, like, literally is what my brain couldn't put in my mouth and my mouth couldn't say out into the universe. There should be more people like Bernard. Like, yes, he's like, it's a little bit revealing, but at the same time, who are we to judge her? Who are we to judge her? Nobody. And she probably couldn't give a fuck about anybody in that comment section, which is just as well, because some of the people in that comment section are fucking horrible bitches. And I'm not sorry for saying that. I can't understand what part of people's brains is just like, oh, there's somebody with that top down, time to call her a slut. It makes us think, like, if they were put in front of Eve Marie, would those words still come out their mouth? Or would their moral code kick in and they would know that that is the most unacceptable thing to do? Would they say it to somebody else who wasn't an influencer on the internet? Or do they just see the words Playboy model and assume that's just fair game? Do they just think, oh, well, she takes her clothes off for a living, she's obviously a slag and a hooker? I love it. To me, there's just something about Facebook that is so toxic, and I hardly ever go on it now and I hardly post on it at all. But it's just rife with sexism, racism, bitchiness, nasty comments, prejudice. There's nothing positive about Facebook. And a lot of people say that the younger generations are the ones that are disrespectful and rude and have no manners, but from what I've seen on Facebook, it is the older generation who don't know how to communicate with each other nicely. I think the younger generation is a great example of kindness in the world. Yeah, you've got the odd little scumbag who thinks they're hilarious and will bully someone online, but overall the younger generation seems to be more socially aware than the older generation. You will very rarely see a younger person in a comment section like this unless they're sticking up for something that they believe in or calling out something that is wrong. So what I'd like you to take away from this video, if anything at all, is that think about things before you put them online, because it just makes you look like a If you've enjoyed the first episode of Hunsolo, please like this video and leave a comment. Comment top fan. Comment top fan in the comment section if you would like to see more Hunsolo with either myself, Bethan or Charlotte. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, give this video a like, and I will see you next time. Bye!